Okay, so I'm here at my favorite bike shop, Off-Road Cycles, and look, they played with bomb. Let's see what they did. New shoes. I've got a brand new rear tire. They put it on a Mita Enduro rear, EO9, that's what it is. Look at the lacquer knobs, ne? So all of this for the GXCC in Carletonville. I still don't know what I got myself in for, but I guess I'll figure it out when I get there. Okay, so it's almost 6 o'clock, and we are now heading to something that I know we should not have agreed to, but we are going nonetheless. This thing is much heavier than the 300, but you know what? Let's go to the GXCC. It's for a good cause. It's so cystic fibrosis can get lots of donations and one of those things. It's always a good thing to screw yourself up for other people. So, coffee on the way there. Here we go. So it's a little muddy. We're just checking where we're going to put up the pits. Riaan is joining us. That's the way it looks, Riaan.
Ja, okay, we'll do that.
So let's see what's happening. Okay.
Today is clearly going to be a muddy affair.
No! Little bit more. Lekker. Wet enough for you? We are so going to get stuck the whole time.
We pitched the Off-Road Cycles gazebo, so our wives/valued investors have some shade for the day.
In the middle of our erection of the tent, Riaan and Miranda arrived. Hello, Yella.
Hi! It's going to be good fun out there. It's wet, but it's going to be good fun.
Riaan, how wet is it really?
On a scale from 0 to 10, right now it's probably about 8.
Thank you so much for challenging us.
There we go.
Anytime.
Glad to have you guys here, and we hope you can have a lot of fun out there today.
Okay, so you'll see these two bikes here. One is very clean and one is very dirty.
So this is before you start today.
That's before we start.
This bike hasn't done 1 kilometer.
Boom wants to touch some red mud. Thank you for a side stand enlarger, because this mud was going to click. Riaan, all the sensitive info of Honda South Africa, the entire Honda South Africa, is on this laptop in my car. I think
Thank you for bringing this valuable item.
I tried to hack into it, but I couldn't, because there's a lot of passwords and electronic things.
Yes.
But
For people like you.
Yeah. Because I wanted to organize myself a CRF and another Africa tour.
Oh,
But
I see.
I couldn't order.
But you're talking to the right person.
Check. Watch. Where's your 4-wheel drive, bruh? Where's your 4-wheel drive? Huh? The interesting thing is our bikes are also back wheel. You know these stickers, no? You can never get your fingernails flipping on this thing because I feel like an orangutan. Today's going to be a little, just between you and me. Today might be a little hardcore. There might be some testicular fortitude necessary to finish the day. Look at that. When your balls are small, tiny ones, you bring a dirt bike to a dirt bike event. When you have proper nuts, you bring an adventure bike. It's W because I'm a weekend racer. I'm not a permanent racer. That's what the W is for. And then 45 because I am in the Salusa 45 team. We are slightly older racers, so 45. Good morning.
And then my Footpeg partner, Jan, and his wife Suzelle arrives to join in the day's fun.
Today we are just pull that off my finger. Not pull your finger. You. So today we are basically joining two oaks in this entire experience. The first one is this guy with a lovely pink shirt and a beautiful. Please stop touching.
We're on second
Oh, it's like so we're following Jan, and he will be on the yellow machine.
Yellow one.
The yellow machine, and then obviously we're following Riaan. So it's about you and Riaan today. I want to follow you. Can I follow you? Can I?
Yes.
Let's make a story.
Yes.
Let's make a story for people to see.
We help Jan pitch the Motel gazebo and offload their machines. Now, it's time to get our heads into the race.
Okay, so I have tubes and you have tubes. At this moment, in my little bag in the back, I've got a rear tube, and I've got the spanners, and I've got all the tire changing equipment. If you
Then I'll take a front tube.
then you and the pump, but you
I've got the pump.
but then we waxed.
Okay.
It's just for in case. I know there's going to be no fats, but with Footpeg Diaries, there's always something. So
But if you have it, you won't need it.
hoendervlees, Papa, hoendervlees. We're going to try it.
I'll say. Sight.
For some reason, the camera always rolls when I'm eating. This is funny. So I off-roaded the adventure bike. Mirrors taken off, but then, and I stuck my my lens protectors, a little bit of extra gaffer tape just to keep them there. I mean, yeah, how? What an experienced off-roader, huh? Yeah, man. So now I can basically do the Dakar with this thing. Basically. Oh, another thing. I haven't really ridden with this rear tire yet. We'll see what the tire does in the first corner when I'm leaning in the mud. Peanut?
And do we know how the flags work? We just follow the...
What flag? Young. Our front tire's gonna wash out, bro. It's going to wash out around every corner. I've got a lovely tire, but it has 6,000 Ks on it, and it's a nothing.
All you do is just keep your bike at 11 o'clock the whole time. Then you don't need to use the front tire.
That's the thing. I didn't think of that.
I've got some stress medication that we need to take
Yes.
half an hour before.
Yes,
Because
we're not allowed to take top. We
Yeah.
can't take a brandewijn.
No.
We have to take pills. So you know, this is what I do. So, shh, it's between you and me. Like a setup. Like it.
To my surprise, some of the sticker victims didn't seem to care too much and rather enjoyed the chat and a hug. A quick check-in at GXCC Race Control, and then it's time to get kitted.
This is for the whole shot. Stop it!
You know, some things can't be unseen, eh?
Before we start, I'm taking 2 anti-inflammatories. Yes. I have a condition that is actually known as biker's elbow, which basically is just tennis elbow, but
No, it's not. It's worse than tennis elbow.
It's
It's not tennis.
it's worse because it's not tennis, and it's in both arms. And it's been, I mean, that's why my arms look skinny. I look like I'm, like I should not use them. That's for the last year now. I can't pick up anything, but I'm riding bike. Okay, so it's very important before you race to do a full bolt and nut check, because things go wrong and these bikes take hell of a lot of strain. So this is an Africa Twin. These oaks have been busy, the Suzukis and the KTMs, they've been busy checking bolts and nuts. So I'm going to check my bolts and nuts now. There's a very stringent procedure. Yeah, it's fine.
Time for one last joke with our fellow contestants. And then, the gang heads out of the pits to take our place at the start line.
Now there's a little something coming. But I should just remember, I'm not here to race. This is a race, but I'm not going to race. That being said, Yeah, the familiar old. Yes, go, 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 go. I need to just, I've got other people that need to ride with me.
Beautiful. Thanks guys for making the effort to come out here today. It's going to be an awesome day.
The race had a great turnout, and we decided to start right at the back to not get into anyone's way with the heavier, slower bikes. As you stand there waiting for your name to be called, the adrenaline starts building.
Yeah, Breytenbach, find your way to you. Riaan, Fourie.
On the line. Remember now, don't race. Just pull away slowly and steadily. Let the plastics pass you. This is not your race. Okay, slowly, gently, let them pass you, let them pass. First turn. I'm not getting swamped. Why am I not getting swamped? These guys aren't, hey, maybe I'm a little quick. Yes, I'm quick enough. I think should I? Yeah, come on, do it. Put down the gas. The brake slides out. Come on, come back in, put the power down. Yes. This might even be easier than I thought. Yeah, come on, out of the way, man, out of the way. Yeah, this bloody mud. Okay, we can do this. Go to the inside. No, go to the outside. Man down. Go out wide. Right. Now power down again. Sliding. Apex. Yes. Right. Go. The race was on, and then the big bikes hit the mud. At the first Marshall checkpoint, we realized that the rest of the day is going to be a snotty, sliding affair. It's all going to be about survival now. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to have lots of fun.
Oh, dat was lekker.
It became clear that we would inevitably drop our bikes somewhere out on the track. So I decided to try out the procedure. It starts off with a gentle slide, followed by a drop, some heavy lifting, and then racing ahead to the next mud bath to yet again tippy-toe your way through it. The procedure was thus determined, a theme that would repeat itself throughout the day. With some slight variations, of course. For instance, sometimes I just felt like going for a nature hike without my bike. But it always ends with a familiar heavy lifting and rampant racing.
Anybody moderny, bro?
And the theme kept on repeating itself throughout the day with exhausting regularity. Sliding, dropping, lifting, and racing to catch up again. At checkpoint 2, we started turning back in the direction of the pits. Just another 20 kilometers to go. The pace picked up, crossing a relatively mud-free ridge, and Jan left the two big bikes in his dust. The first incident for the day. It looked ominous, with a rider lying in the middle of the track. Luckily, it turned out to just be a broken collarbone. quick detour through the veld, and on with the race. And just when I thought Riaan had magical mud repellent powers,
Ek kom help. Hier kom ek. Het gaan om agter te vat.
Dit luister vir hulle.
So, Riaan, how many Ks to go?
4 Ks
4 Ks.
for the first lap. And it took us 2 hours.
Yeah, if it wasn't so muddy, I would have gone for a second lap, but
Yeah, I also think I would, but nie vandag nie.
appreciate this. This is muddy. Check. It is insane.
after a quick break, we headed back onto the track and straight into the next mud puddle. Now just a couple of Ks to the finish. Ah, a quick brandy stop. Maybe? Well, guess not. With the finish line in sight, some last-minute racing seemed in order. And that was it.
Uiteindelik. Yay! Yay! Uiteindelik. Bro, that was a little tough. Just a little bit funny. Why weren't you there? Check, I connected the ground a couple of times, bro. Dus lekker, was het een beetje geval? Het is een beetje geval. We had a bit of a couple of oopsies. That front wheel, once it gets caked up, it's like a slick. And it already has 6,000 Ks on it, so it's not really a knobbly. I had two nice big washouts. Hit the ground like a hard. I think one bike just went like that and I just put it down. But otherwise fine, eh? 60 Ks, done. That was quite an experience. No, it was fun, boys. It's just the turns with these bikes, it's struggling. They just go straight on. No stopping.
What a race.
Lekker, nee? We're probably lost. Which
There
is
might
fine.
be one out behind us.
It's the third or the fourth stop for peanuts and sweets that made us
water.
lost. Yeah. Gents?
Lekker.
Yeah, it's beautifully marked, eh?
Yeah, that was it. They couldn't have done anything better.
Yeah, funny, you always catch me when I'm eating. It's a nice track. Exhausted, man. So it's done. It's done. It's actually a little sad. Oh, no, it was, in retrospect, while you're in it, it's not always fun. but with a heavy bike. But in retrospect, it's nice. I mean, we did our thing. Never, ever, ever, ever do that with a heavy bike. Get someone else to wash your bike afterwards. Eventually, I think the biggest thing is we did it for a good cause, you know? We did it for the Chommy Challenge, for cystic fibrosis awareness, and some money going towards cystic fibrosis. So I think, job well done, eh? Job well. We did only one loop, one lap, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that. No one's measuring, you know? We're just here to have fun and to contribute, which is great. And how nice to have Riaan and Jan here. Huh? Two nice sincere oaks. It was a good day. It was a good day. On to new adventures.
Salt, Pierre. Just f***ing salt.